Welcome to Shop Talk with Cassandra Renee. With me is my co-host, Kevin Eaton.
Good morning, Baltimore. Good morning. Have a lovely holiday today.
Yes. It's Labor Day.
Mm-hmm.
Labor Day is the first Monday in September and is a creation of the labor movement and is dedicated to the social and economic achievements of American workers. It constitutes a yearly national tribute to the contributions workers have made to the strength, prosperity, and well-being of our country. The first Labor Day holiday was celebrated on Tuesday, September the 5th, 1882 in New York City. In 1884, the first Monday in September was selected as the holiday as originally proposed, and the Central Labor Union urged similar organizations in other cities to follow the example of New York and celebrate a working men's holiday on that date.
That was a good idea.
Woo, yes,
Because
we
we
need
as
rest.
Americans work hard and we built this country up and for us to have a holiday
Yes.
to celebrate workers. All
Well
right.
deserved,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of labor,
Mm-hmm.
labor pain.
Oh, no.
Oh, we thought it would be nice to
Okay.
bring Mama. You want to introduce your Mama?
Well, yes, I'm very happy to introduce my mother. She's in the studio with us today, Miss Dora Eaddy.
Hey,
Huh?
hey.
Hello.
Welcome to the studio booth.
Thank you.
And speaking of Labor Day, my mom actually retired as a laborer. She
Oh.
retired at London Fog.
Mhm.
How many years you worked there, Mom?
34 years.
34 years. So
34
don't you think
years.
somebody that worked 34 years deserve a holiday?
Hey, she should have a Dora Day, okay? Dora Day. Welcome, Dora. We're so
Thank
happy
you,
to have.
dear.
We're honored to have you here today.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And also, we have our cousin. This is just Family Day, okay, y'all?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
We have a very handsome cousin with us today.
Yes.
Curtis Eaddy.
Eaddy.
Hello.
Welcome, little cuz.
How y'all doing today?
All right.
Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for
Oh,
coming,
hey,
man.
we're happy to have you here.
Mhm.
So, Kevin,
Mhm.
let's start the show with your show your right moment, huh?
Show you right.
Show
Show
you
you
right.
right. Okay, so I'll show you right moment today. Back in the day we used to look at television, and 11 o'clock at night you would see the television say, "It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?" Well, we don't get that message anymore. But what I want to do is put a little twist on it. And I want to say is 2012. Do you know where your children and your guns are?
Aha.
Okay, so I want to bring attention to like the different school shootings we've had with kids coming to the school, and causing scenes, shooting. And a lot of these kids come to school with their parents' guns, and the parents probably don't even know that they have the guns out there doing these acts and everything.
Yes.
Now I'm a person that believes that Americans should have the right to own guns, and because we do hunting and sporting and stuff like that, and maybe a lot of parents that may have their kids and show them how to shoot guns and show them how to go hunting and stuff like that. And I think that's a very good pastime activity for us. But I think that as parents, we need to take a little bit more responsibility when it comes down to actually locking our guns down.
Yes.
Because they do have cases that you can put your guns in, and they do have actual trigger locks and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure that there are people that have kids, and they might take them out in the woods and do target practice and stuff like that, and the kids probably know how to take the safety off the guns and stuff like that. But I think there should be a barrier between the parent and the child when it comes down to actually the child using the gun without the parent knowing about it. So I would just like to put out there that like for mothers, or like mothers who have kids and maybe their husband has a gun or gun on or something like that. It might be the kid's stepdad or something like that.
Yes.
Mothers, just take time and talk to your living boyfriend or your husband that is a gun owner, and just talking about putting locks on your gun, so that kids can't find them and play with them, because a lot of kids shoot kids in the house.
Yes, they do.
When they find a gun, and they just do come natural, pull a trigger,
Yes.
hey, bang bang, and it's a serious situation. So for our show you right moment, that's basically what I want to do, is to bring out the attention to gun safety.
Yes.
I think there's a great that we have in the Constitution that we can own guns, but guns, these kids now are taking the guns and going to school and doing all kind of things like that. And I just think that we can cut down on some of that sort of violence if, as parents and as adults and uncles, because that fellow that went up to Prairie Hall, from my understanding, he got it from his uncle
Oh, really?
You know, he's staying with his uncle, something like that. So, you know, even if you have one of your young relatives that's not your son or not your daughter or something like that, just kind of, you know, think about your gun. You know, do you know where your children and your guns are? This is 2012.
Yes.
Okay?
Love it.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay,
Needed
thank you.
to be said. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, we are honored to have Curtis Eaddy
Eaddy.
with us.
Uh-huh.
Curtis Eaddy is a Baltimore native, also known as Mr. Presidential, and is an entrepreneur, activist, hip hop artist, and instructor, and the CEO of Warriors Entertainment, which is the platform for independent artists and community events in the DC, Maryland, and Upper VA region. In 2008, he started a student organization at Frostburg State University, Electric Entertainment, for student artists to express their talents on campus. In 2009, he created a nonprofit program, My Future, which took college students from Frostburg to Baltimore at Curtis Bay Elementary Middle School to develop sixth graders' talent and assist with educational values through alternative artistic learning. Recently, this past spring, he provided high school seniors of his alma mater, Carver Votek High School, with a capstone of their marketing, trade, and an internship for resume and experience building. Here, he is the man, the artist, the entrepreneur.
Hello, hello.
Welcome, Curtis.
Welcome, Curtis.
Good.
Welcome.
All right, talk to us about you. Tell us all about, you know, your organizations, your nonprofits, and your business. Just talk to us.
Well, as you heard, I'm very, very, very well. I love just working with kids and community. So all our programs is educational entertainment. My website just came out September 1st, warriorsentertainment.com, and just can kind of travel some of the history of that. But what we are as people, we are warriors. We're faced with a different adversity every day. You know, if it's coming out and trying to get a job, a lot of people don't understand that once you graduate college or when you go into the workforce, that you're competing against your family members, your friends. You're competing against these people for jobs. So that's an activity that we're actually fighting to achieve. We need to eat to live. So just understanding that warriors, a lot of people first looked at Warriors Entertainment, well, what is that? And we wanted to see some of the main things that people in life just kind of cherish around is a lot of entertainment, socializing. That's one of the things that will never die. You know, it's like recession proof. So we wanted to find something that can be a common ground, and music is a common ground. Music is one of the only social mediums that transcends all barriers. So we found out that, okay, we get something that can unite people, and that's our entertainment. Bring them together, if it be cultural arts, if it be any cause-related moments, something that can just rally people together and educating the people about what's going on in the community, because a lot of music today don't have a lot of message in it. I know I hear my parents and my grandparents, they talking about back, they had the baby making music.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine, he categorized our current today as the baby taking music. And it's like, it's how things has changed over the years, but I don't think that it should be that way. And I know a lot of other people feel the same. So Warriors Entertainment we strive to be a vehicle of change. Something that people can just unify around where, okay, you can share your talents. You can share your friends' talents. You can promote a message that nowadays everybody use media entertainment to promote businesses. They promote events. They promote church organizations through Facebook, Twitter. And if you're not on these social mediums, you may get left behind because this is the way the word is gone. So we want to, provide the community with a positive but yet trendy way of promoting what they have going on. So that's what our company, Warriors Entertainment, is about. You said a little bit about me. That's just my lifestyle. I'm a musician. I love music, all genres. I write gospel music. I'm a hip-hop artist myself. I love the old-fashioned hip-hop where it started with a message because it was revolting around African Americans not having a voice. And a lot of their first songs was political movements, UNITY, Why Do You on the Moon. These were some of the first hip-hop, these songs that really, really had an impact on the culture of people. And it's just showcasing that African American culture that, hey, I can express myself, I can put all my energy into something positive instead of, like you said earlier, with where's your guns? Because even African Americans, it's not just other cultures. All cultures are just taking things of their parents or what they have, and they may injure our community members. So I love the fact that hip hop just allowed people just self-expression, and it was a positive outlet for their energy and for kids. And that really is where my passion is really in for the music goes.
Mm-hmm.
That is good.
Yeah, is that something that you continue to do, though? You continue
Yes.
to be a musician, and do you have any CDs out, or
Actually,
you
we're gonna
collab with?
We actually are releasing our project, myself and my producer. It's called A Warrior's Creed. It's going to be coming out on October 11th. So Warrior's Creed is it's just a stand. We're just so tired of seeing so many people. Like, it's a lot of people with talent out here, and it's a lot of people who have a lot of power, social power, but they don't use it to meet their advantage. A lot of these artists, they have millions of people who follow them, but they don't give them any uplift or any influence. So positive influence. So we wanted to say, okay, this is our creed, this is our stand to provide the community and listeners with something positive, something that you can still party to, something that you can, it's going to be a message in the music, so it's for all ages. It's not explicit at all, so parents, families, and it's good music. Sometimes I know you hear, okay, well, the music has a message, and it's probably not going to be good music. I'm not going to want to listen to it. It still has those heartfelt lyrics, and it has the heartfelt hooks as well as the hard beats. So it's still that hip-hop culture, but at the same time, it has a message. So that project will be coming out in October 11th. Some of the music artists that we've done with, TT the Artist, she's a female hip-hop artist, painter, and a graduate of MICA video production. We're collaborating with her. Stars, he's a hip-hop artist, male artist here in Baltimore as well. These are two growing artists. And you can find out more information about them on our website.
Okay. What is your website?
It's www.warriors with an S, entertainment, fully spelled out, .com. So warriorsentertainment.com is our website. And our current campaign is Maryland Has Talent. So promoting any artist of Maryland, whether it be dancer, musician, if you're a painter, designer, graffiti artist, whatever your talent is, we like to promote that because everybody has an art skill, everybody has talent, and everybody don't get an opportunity. So as I said in the bio, we love independent artists. We like to see independent artists on the rise. It's either you're somebody or you're nobody, and there's no really medium in between. So we strive to be that medium for independent artists.
Okay.
Well, while I got a moment, I want to really congratulate you, man, on the endeavor that you're taking on because, I'm a musician myself, right? And the only thing I was thinking about was making music.
Gotcha.
I never thought about the community and stuff like that, until actually I went away and moved to Los Angeles and I saw how the community was in turmoil and how blacks was killing each other really bad between the Bloods and the Crips, and it kind of opened up my mind about using my music to, getting community involved. So you're doing it at a young age, though. You know what I mean? So that is good. You keep that up. That's good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, Bloods in the Crips
Clips.
snuck in there again. Huh? Okay, so you got that out your system. You feel better now? Can we move on with the show?
All right. Yeah, but that's a good endeavor, though. I mean, using music and talent to gear towards the community. That's excellent. I mean, for you to be so young and have that vision, that's great.
Well, it's all God given.
Yeah.
All right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta give it to where it comes from.
So how many people are involved in your organization?
Currently, we have 12 members.
Okay.
This is spread up between audio producers, video producers, graphic designers, and then a few community members who just work with us on our social activities. Just getting out there, promoting things with the community. Upcoming, we have September 22nd. It's a Community Fun Day Festival. End of the summer event. It's going to be at the Now Child Soundstage.
Okay.
That's at 409 East Preston, in between Greenmount and Guilford Avenue. Right there, it's a little off-road, but what we do there is going to be health and fitness tips.
Okay.
So the artists that come out, the community sponsors, they're going to have something to rally the students. Okay, eat well. They have a Zumba teacher's going to be out, so just anybody want to sign up for Zumba. If you want to be a boxer, they have a boxing gym, and it's free. It's the only free boxing gym in the city.
Okay.
So, fathers can bring their children out, even mothers, if you have young guys, even females, because they have trainers for females as well. And just to kind of curb that energy. A lot of kids have a lot of excess energy, but, in a positive way, they can learn discipline through the boxing. And this is what we're going to have for September 22nd at the Now Child Soundstage.
Okay. I don't remember you giving the listeners a telephone number. Do you have a telephone number where they can contact you? 443-540-0230. Okay.
Great.
That is
Right.
wonderful. I'm just hats off to you, man.
I appreciate
I mean,
it.
that is a wonderful venture. I mean, making music and making a difference in the community is at the same time is great.
Yeah.
This is really great.
Something
Mhm.
I seen that was missing in my upbringing. So
Okay.
I had a lot of friends and family who I came up with, and we all was in music together. Some had died in the streets. Some just didn't get as far as they could have because of education, whatever the mishaps may have been. But
Mhm.
I just seen too many friends and family members just get left behind, and had a lot of talent and a lot of potential.
Right.
And I've always been told at my young age, you got a lot of potential. And I
Mhm.
used to think, well, if I have a lot of potential, that means I'm going to be something good in the future. But all on how it's curbed and mentored and promoted,
Mhm.
because potential can be used for good or negative.
Yes.
So
Do you have a mentor?
I've been searching, and I think
Okay.
I don't have a mentor. One of my colleagues, associates, she told me that I should find a mentor somewhere in the music field that has more experience, not even just in the music field, but along the business line, so they can kind of help me because they know where I'm trying to go and they already been there and done that.
Yes.
So I came across a few individuals, but sometimes, I mean, I can say I'm looking for one, but again, it's all in God's time.
Right.
So
Right.
sometimes you don't want the wrong people.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for a mentor. Some people, they can just be looking and searching, and then you accept anybody.
Mhm.
And accepting the wrong person could be negative as well.
Mhm.
Well, hey, it sounds good that you've achieved all that you have pretty much in your young life
Mhm.
without a mentor. That's pretty amazing to me as well.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yes.
That is excellent. Glad to have you here today,
Yeah.
cuz
So is
Glad
there
to be
something
here.
else you'd like to share with us, though, as far as your nonprofits or anything? Or do you plan on, I guess, establishing another nonprofit? I mean, what's the future hold for Curtis?
Well, my future is not a nonprofit yet. It's just a nonprofit program.
Okay.
And we like that to be our nonprofit. But my future is an opportunity to teach and develop as far as educational wise. So we want to mold, again, we do elementary and middle school students and follow them from their educational, elementary, middle school to high school and then to college. Basically providing data where sometimes students may get misled somewhere between their middle school and high school years when they start to find out more about themselves.
Yes.
And when nowadays they say when you get to college, you can have a degree, you can have a diploma, but you may not get a job.
Right.
Mhm.
Correct.
So you gotta have some field experience.
Mhm.
Because I came out of Frostburg State University, and most of the jobs I applied to, they said, well, you need at least 2 or 3 years of experience in this field.
Mhm.
And I work for myself and my family, but that's not documented experience.
Right.
So
Mhm.
That's a shame.
Mhm.
yeah.
You know, it's almost like a cycle. You know, they demand experience, but no one's willing to
Give
give
it.
you that
Mhm.
experience. So what do
Exactly.
you do?
An experience that you get, they won't recognize it.
Yeah, because it's your own business. But
Mhm.
what better way to gain experience than
Than
with
doing
your
it.
own business, your own project, your own heart?
Mhm.
You know,
Right.
because when you establish a business, your heart and soul is into
in
it.
that.
That's your baby, that's your child, that's something that you are cultivating.
Right.
Mhm.
So your heart is going to go into it more so than someone else's baby.
Mhm.
That's amazing. Something needs to be done about that.
Mhm.
And that's what we try to do with this program. Just looking at if we can follow students from their early on educational hood, they're going to learn as much as possible. A lot of kids, their brain soaks up more in their early ages of development. So we wanted to follow them from elementary to middle school, from middle school to high school, and provide mentors at every upper level. So the middle school students will mentor the elementary, high school will mentor the middle, and the college will mentor the high. But the students will progress with us throughout those times.
Peer to peer.
Peer to peer.
Mhm.
And at the times as it grows, they're going to get different experience levels by working with the company.
Mhm.
So we're going to provide them with little projects where they can just be a part. So if they want to learn the arts, if they want to learn the media, we can help teach them a skill. Because all of our workers, as I told you, the 12 members, they all teach their craft to somebody else.
Mhm.
So we want to keep that generation of knowledge always going. Just in my future, just providing that free experience because I work with Child First Authority and Build, which are nonprofit programs that generate behind students in schools. And our current mayor has cut funding for after-school program. So a lot of us is jeopardized as far as jobs coming in this fall. But it takes away from the kids more so than the artists or the teachers.
Right.
Because the kids is like, what are you doing between the 3 and 6 o'clock hours if your parents are still at home? Still at work. So are they in the streets? Are they disciplined enough to stay home? Are they getting their homework done? And cutting out these after-school programs is going to be, to us, devastating for the community because a lot of things happen within those windows. People, I mean, Baltimore is very known for drug activity and gang relations, and we don't want our students to go into those acts of life. So we was trying to keep those building behind the Child First Authority and the BUILD program, have something where the kids can keep going and have something positive for them. So that's what our My Future is looking, providing them with something that they can follow them up throughout the years. It's a mentor program and it's artist development because, I mean, you got to have something that you like. Sometimes you may not like education, but I may be a good artist.
Right.
So give them something that they like and help them. Okay, I know I got to get A's or at least B's just to do what I like.
You know what? That's what I was going to ask you. Is there a minimum requirement, and do you work with at-risk students?
Yes, it is a minimum requirement as far as working with at-risk students because we have a small staff.
Okay.
We are looking for more volunteers, but because we have a small staff, we haven't took on so many.
Okay.
So we've just been working with small projects and keeping it at the schools during school hours so that we can work with class sizes throughout the weeks. But yes, we do have, hold on, your question again, the first one?
The minimum requirements. Is there a minimum requirement for the students that you take on into your program?
The minimum requirement is a GPA of 2.5, which is around a 75.
Okay.
So you have to have some backing in school in order for us to continue working with you. If you're not currently in school, we try to help you out getting programs called GED programs because we do work with some individuals who are coming out of the jail systems or individuals who are straight off the streets because some people dropped out of school, didn't have the motivation to continue.
Right.
So,
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So while we got time, make sure you give your telephone number again,
okay.
all your contact information. Because the only thing about a 30-minute show, it only lasts 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the phone number to contact me at is 443-540-0230. Again, that's 443-540-0230. And my website again is www.warriorsentertainment.com. You can feel free to contact us there. Our emails are all on the page. Check out the website. It just was recently launched, so there's going to be a lot of updates coming soon.
Great.
Excellent,
Great.
excellent.
Thank you so much, Curtis.
Thank you for
I
coming in
appreciate
and
it.
sharing.
Thank you all
This
for
show
having me.
is being sponsored by Coiffure Exclusive Salon. We are a hair extension, hair replacement salon, and we offer these services in a private environment. Please contact us at 410-663-2643. That's 410-663-2643 for your appointment or consultation today. Also, Coiffure Exclusive Salon is actually searching for a part-time natural stylist. You do not have to be licensed to be a natural stylist, so please contact us if you're interested in this opportunity.
Coiffure, C-O-I-F-F-U-R-E. I had to put that in
Coiffure
there.
Exclusive Salon.